ever brought your magic to Walt Disney World like, hey, we came to play? Did you tip your tiara to a Creole princess or get goofy officially? Step up like a boss and save the day? Or see what life's like under the tree of life? Did you? If you could. Would you? When we come through, it's true magic. 'Cause we came to play. Bring the magic at Walt Disney World Resort.
There are any number of reasons you might consider selling your home. To move closer to family, live within a smaller budget, or just wanting a change of scenery. Whatever your reasons, having to figure out all the various housing market trends in your area may not be what you signed up for. That's where an agent who is a realtor comes in. Realtors have the expertise to help you find the right price and navigate the process to sell your home in a way that's right for you. That's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
What's up, y'all? This is Tim Einenkel. Once again, we're going to step outside the library for my interview with the legendary Doc Ice. You start out your new single, The Comeback, with a kind of little dialogue saying, what else can I do? You know, I don't know anything else. I need hip-hop. So does that mean, are you suggesting that hip-hop needs you, or do you need hip-hop?
Well, I think it's a twofold, and, you know, more than saying hip-hop needs me or I need hip-hop, I would better say that we are hip-hop, and in that this is the career that I chose. I didn't choose it to be something that was fly-by-night or, you know, a one-hit wonder. I chose it to live it out, you know, until the end because it's my life. So, you know, I sat back thinking about how everybody was saying, well, just go and try to do this. Go on trying to do that. To try to do this. And I was like, if I just get out, what else I'm going to do?
Right.
The only thing I know is hip-hop. So it's the life I live, and it's the life that you live, too, if you're a part of hip-hop, not rap.
Right.
Hip-hop.
So, I mean, were you seeing anything in the industry now that you just said, I have to speak up. I have to drop this single?
Yeah, I've been seeing it for a while, and, you know, I've been taught to sit back and think, you know, because anything in haste is not going to come out right. It's not going to come out proper. It's not going to have that well thought out vision. So I sat back and don't get me wrong. I wrote some things and tried to follow the negative because, you know, I'm a writer, so
right.
I can write. And I was like, but at the end of the day, what you getting out of that? So I had to sit back and kind of, you know, let things happen, get your belly irked, so to speak, watching the things that happen and take place for people to be able to see that and then write something that is different from the norm and still have the respect of the people and the love for what they hear, knowing that I showed you something different without following, you know, the same old, knowing I'm going to give you my best. There's
one line that really stood out for me in the line, take the crime out the verse and put the fun back, which I thought was single-handedly, I listened to it, and for some reason the beat just dropped.
Yeah.
And your voice came through.
Yeah.
What inspired you to write that verse?
Well, that verse right there was, you know, every time we turn on the radio, you know, every rapper is just an ill killing guy, and he murdering this guy, and I'm killing your fam. I'm like, for real, if you're killing everybody, who buying your records? Yeah. If you're killing off the industry, who's buying your records? So I was like, we need to humble that back, you know, and it started to be seen when, you know, the show started to go out with these different artists, and people, they weren't coming out because they was afraid for their life. So here they go liking the record, but they can't see a performance because the negative energy is all in the air. So that's why I'm like, that little crowd that you got, time to run that. Take the crime out your verse and put the fun back, because we're supposed to have fun with hip-hop as we educate.
For those who say hip-hop has always glorified violence, what's the difference between stuff that's glorified today compared to something like Cool G rap?
And I'm glad you say that. Here's the difference. The difference is, in that day and in that time, we wasn't saturated with the negative. We have sometimes those streaks where we might come across, you know, that feeling. But if that's all it is, then really what does it mean? So now you got everybody trying to mock behind everybody else and trying to be the toughest, illest guy in the industry because nobody want to show a talent. Nobody want to really perform because we don't come from hit records. We come from the day of a hit show. Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick said it best. Also, if you didn't know, this is called a show. Show me. Either your show should kill your record sales or they they should boost them.
So I think some may argue because of rap music success, hip hop culture today is in the forefront of American, and even the world, their thoughts. If hip hop culture is in everyone's mind today, then what's the problem? I guess what's the problem with the rap music that people love and are popular and has become popular?
We might as well say, just like selling drugs is in everybody's mind because it was the thing that everybody was hearing about and people trying to get that fast, quick money. It was on everybody's mind. And when you looked across the world, this was the thing that was happening. People are doing all the negatives to get the positive. So if hip-hop is a culture that we live and we raise babies in, then we need to teach them. And it needs not to be taught that you have to be this in order to be successful. And I won't blame the artists all the time. I blame, the direction of the labels. And to me, the reason why they're even in turmoil right now. They ask for records like this. They say, we need a 50 Cent record. We need a Jay-Z record. We need a this record. How about we need a hit record? Whatever that hit record is. When you backtrack to the glory day of hip-hop, it birthed a lot of different styles. Listen to hip-hop, listen to rap now. It's not a lot of different styles. It's everybody following the same style. So if we're going to be in the forefront of somebody, then let us be in there looking good. I say you won the fight, but you losing the war because it's a war on hip-hop for us to educate our kids, and educate them with something fun, let them have a good time. We grew up on our parents' music. Didn't we know who the Four Tops was? Didn't we know who the Temptations was? Because our parents did that. Let's take it to rock. When you talk about Rolling Stones and Kiss and so many artists I can't name right now because I'm excited, but there are so many artists that generations come to see because their parents express and show them who these artists are, and they gain a respect. So when we see a big show of 100,000, that's because that's generations of people, and nobody calls them old school.
So I could imagine, going back to your single, The Comeback, I could imagine there's a reason why you use James Brown's Get Down for the beat. Can you explain why?
Here's the main reason. And me and my brother Jalil, we used to have these conversations. I listen to him deeply when he talks to me because that's wisdom over me. But, he was like, the way, rap is going now and the way they're changing and trying to connect with, different types of music, which is good. But at the same time, it was losing its soul. Back in the days, we would be in a club or in a party, and when a record would come on, the first thing we would say is because it did something to your soul.
Right.
So when the records come on now, you don't do that. You just bob your head. Oh yeah, I like that. I like the beat. You find reasons of why you like it. It don't hit your soul. With James Brown, I wanted to put the soul back in hip hop.
How do we change this? How do we change the state of rap music today and therefore hip hop?
Well, the best way to do it is, I would say, we still got to show skills and I'm not saying accept any, rapper from back then. I'm saying if there's skills in it, be educated enough, and open enough to see if it has it. And if it does have it, then we need to connect with that and we need to support our legends because if not, that's just a gap missed. When you look at R&B or you look at basketball and football, they don't miss the gaps. They keep it close. That's why Dwayne Wade and Charles Barkley could do commercials together, and it connects because as we get older, we have a crowd that follows, and then we get a few that connect to them, and that's how we keep building our crowds. It'll be the same for the new generation. You'll build your crowd because you'll follow something good. We're building it as opposed to breaking it down and splitting it apart, because if you split it apart, I'm sure it's going to be less for you. But if we keep it together, guess what? Everybody can eat.
What can we expect? What can we expect next from Doc Ice?
Well, the next thing you guys can expect is I got another single that's pretty strong called Listen, but there's another song called Ooh La, and I'm actually using a Frankie Lyman sample, and it's just a feel-good record, which is incredible. But even deeper than that, I got a collabo with Full Force where we redid They'll Never Be, and it's going to be on the album, and you guys are going to be so impressed with that because it's back to, that respect for your woman and that love for your woman, just telling her, sail out to Be-More and catch the crab fest, fly out to Italy and do a little shopping, a minute in Paris. This life is never stopping. Follow those rose petals, they leading to the tub. The temperature is set, includes a back rub. Let me oil your body down, do it in a special way. What it called that says I love you forever and a day.
The legendary Doc Ice on Andy Don't Stop Radio with Chuck D. Thanks so much, man, for joining us today.
I appreciate you, fam, and I just want to say to all of those out there who love real hip-hop, and you don't stop.
Days when they said that ain't nothing but a phase. Axe Mix, Axe King, Axe E. Donnie Simpson was the first to quote me. Said hip-hop would last eternally. And then we finally got our MTV. Set the whole state ablaze before the vibe, rap the page, before the source, before the diamond, before hip-hop became just rhyming. Now I'm at a rap concert on standby, and then they front on me like who the fuck am I? Well, I'm the reason why you live like that. Well, here's the kickback, the comeback. Yo, I can hear them holler, up in the beauty parlors, up in the barber shops. Come back, Doc, while I still can, with the mic in hand, and make the world bend, with my girl. I tell the whole world the truth. See, hip-hop is not just for the youth. Now we're supposed to congregate, not separate. But look, divided kids, look, death rates. Change your ways, change your flow. You was the queen, but now a hoe. I only speak what the DOC know. If it's hell below, then you all gon' go. Cause you're living rich, you thanking God. So damn the poor who made you large. Who is your God? This question is vital. From my understanding, God is just a title. Like teacher, doctor, lawyer, nurse. Talk what you know, not what you rehearse or what you heard. Don't follow tradition, master your sword and hold your position. Yo, I can hear them holler, up in the beauty parlors, up in the barber shops. Come back, Doc, while I still can, with the mic in hand, and make the world bend, with my girl. I set the whole city ablaze, headed the lines, fronted the page, centered the fold, rocked the stage. A star was born, a legend is made. Yep, understand what I'm talking about. You call me old school and try to shut my mouth, but you gon' take this ass whooping, cause I won't turn away. Straight ahead I'm looking, fear not, want not, I'm focused, G. Look around, I got legions rolling with me. That little crowd that you got, time to run that. Take the crime out the verse and put the fun back. Time to get what you deserve. Well, here's the pitch, without the curve. You'll throw the balls, I might Piazza, giving you signs, swinging, I gotcha. Yo, I can hear them holler, up in the beauty parlors, up in the barber shops. Come back, Doc, while I still can, with the mic in hand, and make the world bend. With my girl, I set the whole city ablaze, headed the lines, fronted the page, centered the folds, rocked the stage. A star was born, a legend is made.
Is this house a good price compared to others in the area? Are prices going up or down? If I don't make an offer right this very moment, will I miss my chance? These are just some of the questions a home buyer might ask. And these are the sorts of questions an agent who is a realtor can help answer. Because realtors have the expertise, data, and access to specialty training to help you navigate the process of buying a home. They provide support, guidance, and have your back every step of the way. That's what realtors do, because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
I'm Chris Hahn, the Aggressive Progressive. Check out a new episode of the Aggressive Progressive podcast every Tuesday. You know, the election is heating up just as the year is winding down. Stick with me I'll tell you the truth as I see it. Download The Aggressive Progressive on Pandora or wherever you get your podcasts.